Hey guys, it's Drew here at Card My Eye, and I totally forgot to share with you guys this album. It's been sitting in my room for 5 days, and I was gonna put it on eBay, and I was gonna put it on eBay yesterday and then the day before, and then I realized I already put it on eBay like 5 days ago. So there's 2 days left. I'll put the link in the description box below to the eBay listing if you want to purchase this mini album or set it, well, not purchase it, but you could place a bid on it. And it is a paperback album. As you can see, it's really, really thick, and it's for Halloween. I love the way it turned out, but before I'm going to go over this album, let me move this out of the way. I actually have never told you guys I have a Facebook. A lot of you guys probably know that if you follow my blog and such, but I have never once told my YouTube fans that I have a Facebook. So I'll put my Facebook link in the description box below. I do lots of updates and stuff on there, so you may want to check it out. But this is the album. It's titled Boo, as you could probably tell. I used the Authentique Glowing collection, the 6x6 paper pad, for this album, and as you can see, I just kind of punched the piece here and added on some really pretty trim, and then I added on this basic gray. All of the wool pieces, I'm just going to say that they're wool. Well, they are wool, but throughout the album, if you hear me say wool pieces, this is from the Basic Gray Eerie collection of felt pieces, or felt pieces, and then all of the chipboard is from the Basic Gray Eerie collection as well. So here's another felt candy corn and a couple Prima roses in red and a chipboard. The side has some really pretty tulle and baker's twine, lace, and black ribbon. So really love the way that binding looks on there. And it's a 6x6 size, so it flips open like this. So you have some photo mats. And I actually couldn't sew these. My sewing machine's broken. I have to get a new one. So I hope you can forgive me for that. But these ones aren't sewn. But they're perfect still to add your photos and stuff in there. And there's a candy corn and a handmade lollipop flower and a glittery dimensional sticker on there. And I really like the lollipop flower. And there's some ribbon tied. And on this page, I have another large photo mat on the side. And you can slip your photo underneath here. And here's a little chipboard piece, and all the legs are up, so you could actually slip your photo underneath the legs of the spider as well. And I added a Martha Stewart craft doily, which I love. I've been using those so much, and a couple of the roses, and one of those chipboard pieces that matches the Eerie collection of chipboard. And you have a large pocket here to add, to slip in photos, journaling, ephemera, things like that. So here is the next page. You have a sideways photo mat with some really pretty Webster's Pages trim. And of course this is not stuck down, so you could add your photo underneath it. A large pumpkin chipboard from the Eerie collection is over on this side. And I tied a bow of black baker's twine, just kind of add something to it. And here's a little 15-cent ticket. And of course it is not adhered, so you could add your photo underneath. And a couple of roses. Then on this side, I have another large photo mat, and it has some really pretty orange grosgrain pleat on it, and not pleat, but grosgrain ribbon, and I stapled it on either edge of the photo mat, and your photo still slips in there. I added a chipboard tag, which you could add like a date on or something, a little piece of ephemera from the it's actually from the Butterfly Garden collection from, what is it, Pink Paisley? I think so. And then I have a orange rose and this really pretty 15-cent ticket. It's just like this one, but it's just a little piece off of it. And then on this page, there's a really pretty Maya Road bloomer that I sprayed with my Mr. Huey's Studio Calico Mr. Huey's mist in Orchid and Barnwood. And then I added on a couple of orange roses and a doily and a chipboard piece. And then this, of course, the rose is not stuck down, so you could add your photo underneath it. Then add a bit of glue and stick it to your photo. And then there's some seam binding. And on this page, you have another photo mat. I love this paper here. And there's some rosette trim. And, of course, photos slip under. And here's one of those Basic Gray stitched felts. And a chipboard, a journaling spot. You could add a title or some journaling. And a couple of Prima roses. And again, you have that large opening pocket. I'm sorry I'm going so fast, you guys. I actually hear my mom calling me right now, so I should probably be going faster, but oh well, she can wait. And then I added this really pretty photo mat with the paper, and I tied a knot around this ribbon here and stapled it on either end, and I added on this really pretty Prima daisy. And it's a layered daisy, so there's like 2 petals and two Prima roses and this little glittered K&Company layered sticker. And then on this page, I love this trim here. It's like a corset trim, and you can slip your photos underneath it. And there's a flourish, which I tied on some baker's twine just for some added interest, and a flower with the chipboard center and a couple of roses. And the next page has another large photo mat and a really nice chipboard bat from the Erie collection. And this actually I only adhered it on 2 edges so you could slip your photo underneath it, kind of as like one of the corner pieces. And then journaling spot. This reminds me of Harry Potter. It's like a thunderbolt, and there's 2 roses and some really pretty crocheted trim on there. And the last page, I love this flower here. This is a Prima flower. It's one of their Fiesta flowers. And I added the other half of that ticket that you saw in the other spot, and this really pretty Maya Road wood button with some baker's twine, and a couple of roses and some tied seam binding. And of course, this is not adhered, so you could stick your photo in there. And another large opening. And the back just has my signature on it. So thanks so much, you guys, for checking out this video. Again, I'll post a link in the description box below for this album if you'd like to purchase it, and I hope it inspired you to create some Halloween projects. Also, don't forget to check out my Facebook and blog. Links are in the description box below. Thanks so much. Bye, everyone.